This was one of the most intense golfing rivalries in the history of golf. Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods came from two completely different backgrounds. Phil being the charismatic country club boy, while Tiger was the quiet kid from humble beginnings. Even with their unique differences, they shared the golfing spotlight for over 25 years. The main question we have on all of our lips: was Phil Mickelson always destined to be the bridesmaid to Tiger Woods' bride? Let's find out. First, let's take a look at Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson came from a privileged background, like many golfers in the 90s. He grew up in San Diego and Scottsdale, Arizona, with a father who was an airline pilot and real estate investor. Phil had plenty of time and resources to learn the game, thanks to a grandfather who was a Pebble Beach caddy. While he didn't have everything handed to him, his story is one we've heard before. By the early 1990s, Phil was making a name for himself. He climbed the ranks at Arizona State, winning 3 individual NCAA championships, becoming the first left-handed golfer to win the U.S. Amateur in 1990, and winning a PGA Tour event before turning pro in 1991. But what about Woods? Tiger Woods' story is quite different. His father was an elite athlete and a veteran, like Phil's dad, but that's where the similarities end. Tiger grew up playing on public courses and a Navy course in California. His father essentially turned him into a golfing machine, programmed to take on all of Jack Nicklaus's records and strive to win everything in golf. And he did just that, even outshining Mickelson, who was already a professional. But then came Tiger Woods, a teenager with wild athleticism. Tiger won 3 straight U.S. Junior Amateurs and 3 straight U.S. Amateurs, while also being the low amateur in the '95 Masters. His rise to fame, known as Tiger Mania, took the world by storm and drew attention away from Phil Mickelson. Tiger's extraordinary talent and competitive spirit redefined golf and set up one of golf's most exciting rivalries. How did they compare to each other, though? While Tiger might have had the edge with 6 straight years of national success, Mickelson has had an incredible career in golf. He's won 6 major titles, though he's never won the U.S. Open, finishing as the runner-up 6 times. Throughout his career, he's had 34 top 10 finishes in majors, which is 8 more than Woods, with 12 of those being second-place finishes. His first top 10 major finish was in the 1993 PGA Championship, and his most recent was in the 2023 Masters, where he tied for second, showing his amazing longevity over 30 years. At age 50, Phil made history by winning the 2021 PGA Championship at Kiowa Island, becoming the oldest major winner ever. Phil has also racked up 45 PGA Tour wins between 1991 and 2021, totaling 57 professional tournament victories. He's second in all-time PGA Tour earnings, with nearly $95 million in winnings, although the PGA Tour no longer lists him after his controversial move to LIV Golf. On the team front, Phil played in the Ryder Cup 12 times, more than any other player, although his overall record is 18 wins, 22 losses, and 7 draws. He's got a better record in the President's Cup with 26 wins, 16 losses, and 13 draws, and was part of the winning USA team in the 1996 Alfred Dunhill Cup. Phil's career is marked by his consistent excellence and significant contributions to golf. Mickelson often spoke about Tiger's influence on the game and his own career. In 2020, Phil said, "I've always appreciated and respected what Tiger has done for the game of golf and what he's done for me. Because when he increased the ratings, nobody benefited more than I did on the course and off the course." We can't really deny this next fact, though. Everyone remembers how incredible Tiger was in those early years. In 1997, he won the Masters by a record 12 strokes. And just 2 months later, he set another record for the fastest ascent to the world's #1 ranking in golf history. Tiger shot 12 under in his last 27 holes, making 6-time Masters champ Jack Nicklaus say, "He's playing a type of golf we're not familiar with." His incredible performance set a standard that was hard for anyone to keep up with. In 2000, Tiger won 6 straight PGA Tour events and almost won a 7th. But Phil Mickelson stopped him, beating Tiger by 4 strokes to win the Buick Invitational in La Jolla, California. By then, the rivalry between Tiger and Phil was heating up, even if it wasn't making headlines. Phil was always competing but not winning as much as Tiger. Still, he was often very close, making people wonder what Phil's career might have been like without Tiger, dubbed by many as the greatest player of all time. One memorable moment was the 2001 Arnold Palmer Invitational, where Tiger broke a slump of 5 tournaments without a win by outlasting an in-form Mickelson by 1 stroke, sinking a birdie on the 18th hole on Sunday. This win set Tiger on a path to win 4 of his next 5 events, including the 2001 Masters, where he achieved 4 straight major victories. Then came the 2002 U.S. Open at a wet and rainy Bethpage Black. Tiger ended the week as the only player under par, while Phil finished second despite having overwhelming crowd support. This made Phil 0-40 in his career in majors, while Tiger had won everything. Tiger was on top of the world, with Phil Mickelson often in his shadow. In response to their competitive spirit, Tiger noted, "Phil and I have been through it for so long. Our friendship has certainly gotten a lot better over the years." If we're talking rivalry, though, what about their stats? In head-to-head matchups, Tiger Woods often had the upper hand over Phil Mickelson. On the PGA Tour, they faced each other 38 times, with Tiger shooting the lower score 19 times, Phil 15 times, and they tied on 4 occasions. This clearly shows Tiger's dominance when they went head-to-head. Even with his immense talent, Phil never reached the world #1 ranking, overshadowed by Tiger's consistent dominance. Phil had an impressive career with 45 PGA Tour wins and 6 major championships, but he often played second fiddle to Tiger. This was evident as Tiger spent a record 683 weeks as the world #1, unmatched by any other golfer. At the 2001 Masters, Tiger Woods achieved the Tiger Slam by winning his second Masters and holding all 4 major titles simultaneously. Phil Mickelson finished third, highlighting the gap between them at that time. In the 2005 Ford Championship at Doral, Tiger outperformed Phil with a final round 66 to Phil's 69, securing a 3-stroke victory. Their rivalry intensified at the 2006 Ford Championship at Doral, where Tiger shot a 68 in the 3rd round to Phil's 72, further asserting his dominance. One of their most thrilling matchups occurred during the 2009 Masters. Paired in the final round, Tiger shot a 68 and Phil a 67. Although Phil edged Tiger in that round, neither won the tournament, but their competitive spirit was evident. But the real expert on their rivalry is probably Butch Harmon. He's worked with both Tiger and Phil at different points in their careers. Harmon coached Tiger from 1993 to 2004, during which Tiger won 8 majors and 34 PGA Tour titles, including the historic Tiger Slam, where he held all 4 major titles simultaneously from 2000 to 2001. Harmon then coached Phil Mickelson from 2007 to 2015, helping him secure 12 victories, including the 2010 Masters and the 2013 Open Championship. Harmon has a unique perspective on their rivalry, noting their different approaches to the game. He said about Tiger, "Tiger's mental game was always his biggest strength. His ability to stay focused and his competitive drive were unparalleled. But when it came to Phil," Harmon said, "Phil likes to bomb it off the tee. When he gets to a course where you don't hit many drivers, it works to his advantage because he has to play more conservatively. He has a very conservative game plan, and that's when he's at his best." Harmon definitely believed Tiger was the better player in the rivalry between the two. He once told Phil, "Tiger is the best player in the world, and that's who you want to be paired with every chance you get. If you can beat this guy, you're going to have a good chance to win." My question to you is, while Phil might have often fallen short in accolades to Tiger, did this in your eyes merit the Bridesmaid nickname? For more golf content, tune into our next video on Golf TV, where we dissect the top 10 most iconic Woods versus Mickelson moments. Till next time.